Well, let's talk now to Ibrahim Halawa, who is himself a former political prisoner in Egypt. He joins us now live from Dublin. Welcome. What precisely has she been jailed for?
Thank you very much for having me. Amal Fathy is a human rights activist who has been imprisoned for publicly speaking about her sexual harassment, her own experience, and speaking about a case that has happened in Egypt specifically to her. Of course, she has been arrested and she has spent 141 days in prison since then, and she has been charged with spreading false news and working with a terrorist organization. I really don't get how she has been spreading false news when, of course, the UN has reportedly stated in 2013 that 99% of women have been sexually harassed. Of course, it's not easy for a woman to come out and speak about her own experience, but Amal Fathy has done so and has spoken for many Egyptian women, and yet again she has been in prison for that cause.
I mean, just to be absolutely clear, this isn't about criticism of economic policy, about foreign policy. This is criticism about dealing with sexual harassment.
This was clearly about sexual harassment, and it was only about sexual harassment. She has been imprisoned for her specific video. And again, if the Egyptian government do not see that this is violations to freedom of expression, or that the judicial system does not see that under the fake news bill that this is again is a violation to human rights, or it's her freedom of expressions, then we have another big case, because as many cases in Egypt who have been arrested for publicly speaking about their sexual harassment in Egypt. Sisi has promised many times that he will resolve the case, and yet he has failed to do so by his authorities imprisoning the victims and giving the green light for all the criminals to freely sexually harass. And that's what the case will be if he will imprison all the victims.
Will Egyptian courts bow to international pressure and international outrage and release her?
Well, we hope that the Egyptian judicial system will not only bow to the pressure of the people, but it would rule by its own constitution, because its own constitution says that she is entitled to the freedom of expression, and she has done so. She has not spread any fake news. She has not spoken about any false cases that have happened in Egypt. She has spoken about a personal case, and she was sentenced to 2 years. The judicial system proven to us again that it cannot be trusted or relied upon.
Ibrahim Halawa in Dublin, thank you very much.